Hello, beautiful souls. Healing. Let's talk about healing and how we know we've done it right. We finally finished it. um, let's say we're working on anger. This is a big one for me. And I want to heal that. I don't want to feel it anymore. And so I do a lot of healing work. And then I know that I'm going to have it healed finally because I don't ever get angry anymore. I never feel anger. I never have that pain, and life is good, right? I mean, this is why we heal. This is why we do all this crazy work, because we don't want to feel bad anymore. And so when it comes back, then I'm like, oh my God, I thought I healed this. It's not done. I still haven't done it. I'm still not good enough. I still haven't done enough, right? I mean, this is like this spiral, circular thing we get into. And how many times do we have to tell ourselves this is not how it works? So here's me telling myself and you, it's not how it works. So let's talk about first what happens, and then I want to talk about what I think is a better way to look at it. My sense is what happens is that we move through life and we're kind of swimming through a whole lot of external and internal stimuli, and I have conditioned myself, trained myself to get angry at some of it. Some things, when I feel them, when I interact with them, I just, boom, I get really angry. Okay, that sucks. I don't want to feel that anymore. So I do a bunch of healing work to get more aligned to myself so that when those things are here, I don't go crazy into anger anymore. And I know I've done that because when those things come back, I don't go except that here's the thing. Those things never go away. Like those internal and those external stimuli, they never leave. So this is the challenge, right? Basically, we're swimming in this huge sea of stuff. And it's not like those triggers, those stimulus, those things that I used to react to in like crazy mode, they go away just because I've done work in myself to release my own charge, because I've done work to center more in myself, feel better. Yeah, that's not what happens. What happens is, I get calmer or more able or more capable of dealing with my anger, so that as I'm swimming through life and that stimuli floats by or comes up inside of me, I'm able to breathe through it a bit better. I'm able to, it's not so overwhelming. I'm able to like interact with that thing from a place of less charge, from a place of being calmer, from a place of interacting with that thing in a different way, right? Maybe it's not calmness. Maybe instead of angry, I'm able to take that anger and channel it channel it into doing something constructive with it, actioning it somehow that's better, right? So this is the first thing that I really want to share, is this whole idea that healing something means I'm never going to experience that thing again, right? This is not how it works. And the second thing is, when it comes back again and I feel it again, it means I haven't healed, I haven't done my work yet. No, also not true. Okay, so third thing, this is how I play with it, and I'm going to suggest that you play with it, which is much more helpful. Look at it instead of, I never do that thing again. Look at it instead as, oh, I do this better. I am better at this thing, right? So in my case, anger. So when something floats by in my environment, I am swimming through and something comes by or comes up, I'm able to see, like, how am I reacting to that thing? Yes, anger is still here. I'm still gonna feel anger. Anger is still here. And am I completely overwhelmed with it, like a 20 out of 10? Or am I more like, you know what, I was just at a 9 with that thing, which used to, I would have just gone absolutely ballistic. And I'm just now a 9 out of 10. That's awesome. Or maybe something swims by that's kind of a minor thing that I normally would just be like a 4 out of 10. And look, I'm like a 0. That thing doesn't even, okay, that one's good. I'm still, you know, yeah, I still recognize it as something that would have triggered me or stimulated me in this way before. And I'm able to just be like, we're good. Those are easier. That's the kind of what you expect. It's really the ones that are really big, right? And this is where we want to give ourselves some credit for, like, okay, am I better at this? Do I feel better? That's right. This is a huge one. Am I acting better? Am I talking to myself better? So am I doing the external things better? Am I doing the internal things better? And of course, only you are gonna know, really, whether you're better at those things or not. And so this is really it. As you are healing things, remember that the stimulus, internal and external stimulus, is still gonna be here. It's still gonna be in your environment. It's still gonna swim by. You're still swimming through life. Stuff's still gonna come up. Ooh, it's still gonna flow by. That doesn't mean you haven't healed. That means you're still alive. Yay! So instead of thinking, I still haven't healed this, oh my God, I still get angry. Instead, look at, okay, this thing's still here. I'm still having this reaction. Am I better? And how can I keep doing this better? Right, this is another beautiful thing, is to really start, look, because as I go from ballistic to a 9, maybe in that moment I'm so much more conscious, I start to see, you know what, I can actually make this an 8 right now. And a little bit later I look back at it and I'm like, and you know what, I even see how I can make this a 7. Right, this is healing, my friends. And maybe it never goes to 0. And you know what? Yay, you're alive. And maybe also that's a sign to you to do something different with that energy. It's not shut it down, calm it down, right? I don't ever want to stop being angry. That's crazy. Like, I've been gifted with a whole range of emotions, and I'm just going to assume they're all here for a reason. So how can I use this one differently? Instead of exploding and causing myself and other people a lot of pain, maybe I can, again, translate this into something else, like action. Something constructive. Instead of pain and mayhem. All right, hope that helps. Let me know how you're... I'd really love to know how you guys, like, figure that. For me, it's like numbers or levels, you know? Like, there's a lot of different ways to play with this, so please share how you can think of, or how you already sort of assess where you are in your healing. Because there's a lot of different ways to do this. This is just the one I'm thinking of in the moment. Share. Let us know, because that's helpful. All right. Take care. See you next time.